In this video, I will show you how to create RDS database and then connect that to a NodeJS server. So first of all, if you want to create a RDS server, just log in to AWS and then go to RDS service. And then you can go to databases and create database. So now you can select the standard create and you can select Aurora if you want to have a high performance. But today uh, I just want to select MySQL here. Other than that, you can select PostgreSQL or other database, SQL database. So no, this one I can choose edition is by default it is a MySQL community, and engine version you can select any version. Right now I just select as a default one. Templates I can choose production or dev test. I just choose dev test. And for today I just use a single database instance here. And DB instance identity I just use as it is. And for the database credential, I can use a username admin and self-managed password. Test one, two, and another one. For instant configuration, that means RDS is a cluster of instances. So you need to choose the instance. It depends on your purpose, but today demo I don't need to select the big one, so I select the Buster classes and use a T3 micro, which is small. And other properties I can want to keep as default. Just keep in mind that the RDS should be put in one VPC because behind the scene it contains the EC2. Therefore, you need to select the VPC and also you need to select the security group. Right now, I just choose the default one. Then after this one, just click the button create database. It might take some time, and while waiting for this database creation, so now just go to create an EC2. I want to create EC2 to host my server, and to make it like a server I can use the same VPC. Therefore this database can connect to this EC2. Okay, after this one I select the instance type key pair. I don't need the key pair. Just keep in mind that select the same network with the RDS so that you don't need to configure anything. So network VPC, same VPC, subnet, I don't need to care about this one right now. Just want to make sure that the public IP is enabled so that I can connect to this EC2 and create a new security group for this one and launch. After this one, we have now, while waiting for this one, we just want to see here. Okay, I want to check my source code again. I show you a bit about source code. This source code is in my GitHub public repository. You can go to YouTube AWS demo projects, and inside here I have a Node.js RDS. So inside this one I have an app already here, and here readme so that you can follow this one to configure the application. So in this application I just make a simple server using Express, and I connect with the DB, and you need to configure the environment variable inside the .env here. After that, I have several routes here. First one is just create a table. Simply create a table student with ID and name. And another one that I have a post request to insert student to the table. And another one is just get method to get all students. That's it. And this one will run on port 6003. Just keep in mind to reopen the security group for this port. Now just come back to our data, our EC2. Now if I connect this one, good. So first thing I need to install the Node.js is simply that do sudo yum install -y Node.js. And let's check the database. I think it's almost finished. Active and okay. After this one, I need to install Git as well. Sudo yum install -y Git. And another thing, I need to install the MySQL shell so that I can run that. So I can use sudo yum dnf install -y MariaDB 105. Yeah, I don't remember exactly the command here. I can use sudo d and f to install client. In this is a client to connect it. What is it? Sudo yum dnf install MariaDB 105. Let me check again. MySQL client in EC2. Here, you have this one. I think it is the same. So let's check again this one. Okay. I think there's some typo over there. Now after have it, I can try to connect with the database using the command line or MySQL shell. So now just check the version, MySQL version. What is it? MySQL version. Right, it's okay now. So now I can use MySQL -h to this one and -p3306, and then another one, username u admin -p for password. Okay, so now it is okay now. So I can try to show databases, list all databases, and just create a database. I'll create database MyDB. Okay, show databases again. Okay, you see that we have a MySQL in a MyDB in MySQL now as it. So now I clone the source code from server here and run it. Git clone this one. Oh no, I should not have this one. Just clone the repository. cd YouTube and NodeJS RDS, and then go inside here. You just do npm install. Next thing, you need to configure the env. environment variables by copy env example to .env and vim.env. I need to configure db host with this one endpoint, and then username admin and password is a test1345, and database my db I just created. After that I can run this one node app.js. Okay, connected to the database. Now let me try this app using Thunder client, new request, and I need to get the public IP from this database, this EC2, and then go to here and 6003/students to see. Oh, I remember that I need to configure the security group. Cancel this one. Now if I go to EC2, I need to configure the security group. Go to here to see where's the security group. Security and security group here. I need to open inbound rule, add the inbound rule for the port 6003 and temporary for internet access save rule. Now it should work. Okay, you see that the server answer with fail to fetch students because I don't have a table now. Let's try to create a table. Create table. Okay, we have a table now. I want to insert some data. Insert. I need to have a body for this data. ID 1, name Peter, send. ID 2, name John, send. And if I send again, fail to insert data, and if you check again the server, you will see that because the duplicate entry, we already use the ID as a key, therefore we cannot insert again. Now after this one, if you want to check the get method, you can check that using get students. Okay, we have 2 students here. That's it.